So there's like zero detail inside these thrusters here. It's kind of weird. Huh. Strange. Oh, there's two different... Oh my gosh. Oh, the chest burster got this guy. Oh no. One of the pilots... The detail is like so soft on this. The pilots are just terrible looking. So this one guy, he's got like a... something on his lap. He's holding a... like a... I don't know, maybe he brought his sketchbook with him. He's going to draw some pictures of some flowers or something. I don't know. And then the other guy, he's just got his hand on his wing here, but he's got a freaking... His chest cavity has been burst out, so... I don't think I'm going to bother with these. Pretty bad. Yeah, yuckies. Grody. Okay. A3. This is E. Where are the... Oh, wait. Oh, here are the chairs. No pull rings. I'm gonna have to sculpt those on my own. I'm pretty sure the newer molding of this kit has pull rings. I know the 48 scale version does. The pull rings for the ejection. I face the curtain. So these are gonna go in here like so. Okay. Ah! Dropped it. I have cut out some little segments out of plow plate, and I have my these are the photo etch benders, right? So I'm just giving a selection here, just a eyeballing measurement of this and giving it a bit of a bend. There. So now both of these guys are bent. Okay. Let's take a look at this bend here. See if this is straight or not. I guess it's straight, right? Okay. So what I want to do next is go ahead and glue this. So unfortunately, I mean, this is an older kit. Detail is rather sparse, so I want to kind of dress this up, you know? Oh crap. See, this kind of dries really super fast, right? There we go. Okay. So, while of course this isn't like totally super awesomely detailed or whatever, it's going to be more detailed than the standard kit, right? So, and I did this with, so this is the Legacy Phantom kit. You know, they have a newer one. So just as I did with their older F-14 and F-15, I'm adding this cockpit detail. Try to make it a little bit more interesting looking, considering that it is pretty old. And just want to add a little bit more, give it more of a nice visual. Alright. Right, okay, so that is in place on both of these guys. Okay. Kind of hangs back just a little bit more on that one. And I believe I should do the same with this one here. There. Okay, cool. Now, I have a package of stainless wire here. So it's 0.3 millimeters. And what I want to do is I've kind of measured it. It's like kind of like a 0.5 going around here. I measured it, right? It's like 0.5 centimeters to go around the circumference here. So where is the end? Is this it? There we go. Alright. So what I want to do is, whoops. So it's going to be 0.5 plus 0.5, and then I forget, what is this again? This is 3. Alright, so it's going to be 13 centimeters each. There we go. Okay, so I'm holding it in place, and I'm just going to use my Tamiya cutters here, because these are old and they're pretty blunted anyway. So okay, there we go. There's one, and then two. Okay, so the F-14 Tomcat also did not have proper pull rings. So that's what I want to accomplish with this here. So what I'm going to do is just bend this around, hopefully. There. And then bend that like so. Oh crap. Oh my golly. Oh my cow. Oh my cow. Here we go. There. There's one. Now let's see how this looks in proportion. Oh, it's a little bit big actually. Oops. Maybe not quite 0.5 centimeters around then. Well, nuts. Oh, fiddlesticks, as my mom used to say. She would say heavens to Betsy and that kind of stuff. She's kind of funny. She was full of those idiomatic expressions, and dealing with foreign friends and such. My mom was always rather difficult to understand, because she would just say these goofy idiomatic expressions all the time without thinking. Okay. Crapalicious donkey crap. Donkey Kong cereal. Alright, you see what I'm doing. It's gonna take a while. Okay. I ended up not using the toothpick after all. Just using my bender guys here. Alright, so I'm gonna show you what I did. I'm going to bend this all the way around into a circle, like so. There. Kind of mash that down a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same for the other side. Okay. Shoot, maybe I should hold on to it like that. There. Except that I started too far out on this one. Alright, let's just try to straighten this out. And there. Try this again. Oh my gosh. It just reminded me of that scene from Ghostbusters. He's like, didn't you even have a toy? And Egon's like, yeah, I had a slinky once, but I straightened it out. Oh my gosh, that was great. Alright, so I'm going to start about here instead of all the way back there. Although, you know, let's just straighten all this all the way out. There. Okay, now I'm going to start about here. And then curl it in. And of course now it's all curly though, so it's even more difficult to handle this. Just as long as the loop looks okay, I guess. And then I drop it. You know, I'm tempted to just start all over again, you know? What the hell? It'd be faster, I think, than trying to redo all that crap again. Alright, here we go. There. Okay, so now this time I'm going to start about right here. And then loop it. Okay. So much easier this way, huh? Yeah, it's not like this stuff is expensive or anything, so... Okay, so... we shall do the same for this end. Okay, so we got 2 loops now. And they're gonna go up here, up inside there. Got that? Yeah. Alright, so... yeah, just like that. Alright, I'm gonna get the CA glue. Again, try to get this stuff with the brush. It's really, really nice if you can get it with the brush. Makes application so much easier, you know? Yeah, redo the light here. There we go. Alright, it's getting late at night. My family has gone to bed. And I should be joining them real soon. Instead of being a cuckapoo head. Oh god, don't. Okay, good. Just don't glue to the tweezers, please. Okay. Yay. Kinda. You gonna stay? Are you going to stay? Okay. I'll rebend him if necessary later, okay? Now, crap. This is the nicer one. I gotta tell you what, maybe I should put the glue up in here instead. Oh gosh. Don't even piss me off, I swear. Just don't even do it. Come on, jerk-ass. There. Now where's that toothpick? Kinda got a super glue bubble here. Don't want that to dry. Okay, good. No, the thing fell down. Stay up. Just stay there. Oh, sorry, I can't see that, can you? Okay, shoot. Stay. Son of a jerk. Bastard's gonna pay. There. Done. Okay, I'm going to leave this alone. Alright. It's getting late at night. You know what that means.
Time for go to bed.
Okay, so this is half tube. Or not a tube, but just a, half of a pipe. Plastic pipe. Okay. There. Like a vacuum, or a vacuum. Gotta glue this down. There we go. I was just thinking about vacuuming, actually. My floors are filthy. There. Okay. So I've already put it down on this one here. And I might put like another little things down here too. But it got a little loopy hose thingy here. I'm gonna keep dressing this up here. So what I'm using is, this is by Wave. So it's just a 1mm half plastic, just a styrene stick. I think I'm satisfied with how this has come out. I don't want to touch this anymore. So I got a bunch of wires and crap hanging off there. Added some little details and such. So that is it. I am done with these. And all I need to do next is paint them. So next, what I'm doing is you'll see here, I've already removed them on the inside of the intakes here. We've got these little thingies here, injection marks or whatever. And see, this one's almost done. So I just got some sandpaper here, and just removing the ejection points. There. Okay, this is pretty good, I suppose. Okay. A little bit more. So, anyhow, the next I'll move on to this one next. Pilots here. I think maybe it's because of maybe they're over polishing the molds or something. I don't know, but I've seen better detail and chewed up pieces of bubblegum. There's not really much to look at here. I mean, it's like their faces have just been kind of like, you know, melted off by acid or something. What I did do was I used some putty and just plugged in that guy's hole. He had that terrible chest cavity opening. So, and then just going around and scraping off some of the flash where the molds come together. Really, these aren't really that worth putting into the airplane, but considering how lack of detail the interior is, I think it'll be better just to go ahead and put these guys in there, because it'll kind of add a little bit more something to look at instead of just the bleh. Alright, so this has been primed. I'm going to do the aircraft gray on the inside, and then the tops here are going to be black. So I think probably I'll just do the gray first, mask off, and then do the black. The engine cans, I have these attached with some blue tack here to a yakitori stick, and these are those things that go on the side. I have blocked off with masking tape places where these are going to be attached, because I want just the bare plastic. Alright, and then, oh wait, I think I got this upside down, or on the wrong side. I think this goes here. Yeah, this is where this goes, because I can't really paint inside there very well. It'd probably be better if I paint it separately, attach it first, and then go over it again. And then the cowlings here, here we go. This fits on here somehow like that. Oh shit, I got it backwards. There, goes something like that. Probably gonna have to do a bit of puttying in here as well, just to kind of do some touch up. Fortunately, there's no camouflage patterns, so painting this aircraft should be rather easy. But that's something I'll have to get to eventually. For now, I have disengaged, whatever you want to call it, taken off a bunch of these parts here. So these are the landing gear flaps and such, and the landing gears. The interior is going to be that white, that Mr. Color 316. The missiles here have been, I've cleaned them off a bit. Still, see, every time I look at this, I still see those terrible lines here. I've just been filing these down with my file here. Yeah, this is the reason I want to build these is because I'm sure there are people who've built these back in the 70s or whatever, and they don't want to go back to them. But for the way I look at it, you know, having done worked on the Tomcat F-14, the old one, and then the old F-15 as well, kind of gives me more of an appreciation for when I do the newer models. So, and here's more again. The masking off here. So this is going to be plugged into here, right? The cockpit fits right on top of where the landing gear bay goes. And this looks really crappy inside, but yeah, you know, I'm not even really noticed that very much. So in other words, I guess I don't care. Yeah. Again, I just want to just bang out some of these, although of course it takes me like a year or so just to build these models before moving on to other stuff. I think my problem is that I just got so many different modeling projects going on at the same time because I am a spaz and I like to do a lot of different stuff like science fiction and lighting projects as well as these fighter jet projects. So this is the black glue. If you've watched my other videos, I've done this. I've used this before. This is Mr. Cement SP B for black. And it's kind of useful because it shows me where to put the glue. It shows me where I've missed putting the glue down as well. All right. So this is the main drop tank in the middle. Goes in the bottom, middle of the fuselage. And stinky. There we go. And I will need to do some filing because like even with the locator tabs, this doesn't really line up very well. The fit's not all that great, but considering the age of these kits, I mentioned this before, and the other kits, I mean, they're old, but they come together pretty easily. I mean, they're not really the best in with the detail and such, right? I've had to spruce up some of the detail. Like with this one, I've done the pull rings on the ejection seats here. Spruce these up a little bit, and you know, like with the F-15, I kind of scratched up my own turbines for the intakes. But the fits for these kits they're not bad, really. Guess I can't complain. They're still an enjoyable build, so in the end, I guess that's what really matters. Oh shoot, I'm totally missing where the paneling goes. Oh my gosh, I am a spaz. There. Let's get around over here. Oh, see, look, I can see where the glue has already come over on that part there, so that's helpful. I'm going to move on to these other things. I guess these are the larger drop tanks or something. Not sure. I'd have to look at these older instructions don't really do a good job at labeling what these are. And of course you can get the extra weapons sets if you so desire to spruce up. Although I'd rather just keep that for other projects, you know? Don't really feel like adding a bunch of money on, you know, buying replacement resin seats for this older kit. I'd rather do that on a kit that's gonna look even nicer when built, I guess. So I can't remember how much I paid for this kit. It was like, I don't know. Maybe the box still has the price tag on it. I can't remember. I think I got this at Yamada. So it was under 1,000 yen, right? So you can definitely get this for under 10 bucks. Let me look at the box. And I don't see any price tags, so I guess I don't know where I bought this then. Oh, whatever. Anyhow, got this stuff to go. Let this dry. And then start priming a lot of this stuff. And then put the cockpit together. And then prime some more. Yay. Okay, so for the Phantom's drop tanks and such, after priming it, I've becomes more apparent where I needed to continue filing more, so I'm going to do that later. Most of the other stuff looks kind of okay. This is the large drop tank, and it turned out better, I think. Considerably better. Okay, so I'm going to do the interior of the cockpit next. So this is just using some aqueous thinner with Mr. Hobby Aqueous Aircraft Gray H57. So I guess that's it. I ended up making too much paint. I didn't need that much. Kind of a waste. I have painted the pilots more or less. Paint's still drying. Might do a little bit of touch-ups, but I'll probably have to do maybe like a brown wash on these guys. So, but here you go. That's what they look like so far. Looking fairly nice. So I did one helmet I painted with 315, which is the gray, and the other one is 316. Now the jump suits are, the instructions call for orange yellow, which is I used a Mr. Hobby 24. The straps are where did I put it? No. Here we go. Khaki green, 80, and then the gloves were khaki, 81. So, I'm gonna put this up, let it get dried, and now this is H52 olive drab. I'll be painting the seats here, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and paint the seat cushions. There we go. I'm going to show you what I've been up to. Painted the pull rings yellow here, and I'm going to go over these with a black pen later. I'm going to need to do this as like a silver kind of color on these hoses here, make them look nice. And right now I'm at the in-laws and I don't have any silver paint with me, so I'm just going to have to do it later. Okay. Next, the cockpit tub. That's what this is. And I will need to do this, put this in later, of course. But anyhow, I went over this with white. Get these buttons and stuff here. Bring out a little bit more detail. Alright, next, I'm going to go over this with some black ink. Oh, sorry, black paint. Black enamel paint. And get these buttons. Oh, shoot. See, it sucks because, like, the paint doesn't, like, accumulate at the bottom of the brush. It's just kind of like halfway there, and it kind of sucks. So, like, stuff doesn't cooperate when I do it. And I'm like, dude, what the hell, right? Because I suck. I'm just gonna just try to brush the tops. Alright, so that turned out alright, I suppose. What I need to do is go over this. Ah, crap. I have to clean that up. Got enamel thinner here. Where is it? There we go. Try to clean this up with some enamel thinner. Alright, try to soak this up. So I made a goofy mess out of this. Oh my gosh, I suck, I really do. Try to get this out of there. Alright, I guess I'm getting it. Alright, cool. Alright, that looks okay, I guess. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's try without the restart. Okay. That was funny. That was Star Wars making fun of Last Jedi or Skywalker, The Last Skywalker, or whatever the hell that movie's called. It's a fake video, but pretty freaking hilarious. Alright. And I done goofed again.
Done goofed.
I guess it looks alright, I suppose. Alright, let's just get these little buttons here. Ah, jeez. I'm gonna have to, like, get some thinner or something and thin down this paint, even though it's like a brand new jar. It just doesn't. It just doesn't want to cooperate with me. It's not accumulating at the bottom of the brush when I dip it in the paint. See, it's just like it leaves like a millimeter or so of no paint on the very, very tip, and I just want it on the tip. Okay, I guess. Alright, that works, I guess. You know, the thing is, though, I suck. I totally suck. That's the main reason. Alright. That's turning out, I suppose it's alright, I guess, Merp. Okay. I'll just paint this crap in here. do it in here. And then we'll get all of these. Dude, I'm the best ever. Well, really I'm not, but, you know, whatever. Yep. Let's just paint some more of this crap in here. Dude, I could really go for some enchiladas right now. I already had dinner, but I'm in the mood for some Mexican food. Chimichangas, man. Chimichangas. Dude, anybody from Arizona watching this? Chimichangas, man. Those are great. Like frickin' like big ass huge Mexican style egg rolls, basically. Pork, chicken, or beef. My gosh. Those are 10 noms. Alright, I guess I'm done here. So I've got the accent line, panel accent line, color black. There's no detail in here to bring out though, so it's kind of pointless to do this really. So I just got this paintbrush dipped in an enamel center. I'm just kind of washing it. There's really nothing to see here, so it's just kind of, I don't know. There's no detail to bring out on the side walls here, so whatever. Oh well, I suck. It's just an older model, so what are you gonna do, right? So, and it's the same thing for the floorboard, although nobody's really gonna see this down here anyway, so maybe I don't even care. But there you go. Alright. I am going to apply some cement. I'm using the thick cement here. There we go. Up. Ah, gosh. There we go. Come on. There. Just gotta glue this on one side first, and then have it go on the other side. There we go. And then I'm gonna do the same for the other display, the other console in the front. Come on. There we go. Okay. Where's my, here are my nippers. Nipah. There we go. Doink. There. All right. You know, perhaps I shall try the extra thin. Maybe that might be better, because it is a really small little contact here. Let me just put it there and quickly put this into place and have it dry. There, okay, that seemed to work. Okay. Swanky. There you you go. Alright, so that's it for this video. This has gone on long enough, and I'm going to wrap it up here. So, when I get back to this, I'm going to hopefully get those seats looking even nicer, and put the cockpit together, and do the assembly, and then painting. So, as always, thanks for watching. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you, and